Use code AFTV20 for 20% off your order with Fireaway Pizza. Just click the link in the description below or go to fireaway.co.uk now.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Turkish with me. We've just beaten Newcastle 4-1 at the Emirates. Turkish, I mean, scintillating from Arsenal today.
Yeah, light work. When you look at the performance and the bounce back, that's exactly what we needed after Porto, because we had to make that Porto one an anomaly, and in this calendar year, it now looks exactly that. The worry was that at points this season, when we've dropped points, we've kind of followed that up with more drop points. Today, we bounced back emphatically, goals scored again, best goal difference in the league again. Happy days.
Why do you think that anomaly happened? Because is it because it's the Champions League, or because you can get an anomaly in the Premier League? We could lose or drop points to a lesser team in the Premier League, but it feels, especially off the back of Dubai, so out of the blue that anomaly performance.
I'm trying not to. I'd rather not think about it because I don't really know what it was exactly. Cool. Was it Arteta's game plan setting up potentially to get out of there with a draw at the very least? Was it the players, the occasion getting to them? Champions League knockouts, the first time for a lot of those players and the first time for the club in how many years? So it's hard to pinpoint what it was, but I just didn't want it to cause any damage the following game, which is Newcastle. Because listen, as much as Newcastle have been indifferent this season, it's still, it can still be a difficult game.
Definitely. I want to ask you what impressed you the most from Arsenal today? What really stood out to you? Because people are going to want me to go to the Havertz and talk about his performance and that. But for you, out of full 90 minutes, what impressed you the most?
No, we can talk about Havertz because it was his best performance for Arsenal. Best 45 first half for sure. Yeah. Second half faded quite a bit, missed a big chance, but I won't use that against him because essentially his second goal made things very comfortable.
That's fair.
Or the second goal for us, his first goal, or his only goal, sorry. But I think that was the Havertz I want to see more of. I want to see him more involved. It wasn't the goal that makes me say this was his best performance. It was his performance.
Yeah, fair.
It was everything involved. In that first half, he was stretching. He was he was the outlet for us over the top. He was working hard from that first 20 seconds. He received the ball to the half-time whistle. He put himself about. He was being a nuisance. He was creating chances, being at the end of chances. So that's what I want to see more of. I don't people think I've got an agenda. I don't. My agenda is Arsenal to be great again.
Okay, just on that, because Robbie's going to ask me when I go and do his player ratings at the stadium. What would you put that into a rating for today? What would it be? Just so I can just have clarity.
I'd say 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
8 out of 10. Yeah. I'd say 8 is fair.
Okay, that's fair. Because I know Robbie's going to be like, what a Turkey.
Then, the people that were getting onto me a couple of weeks ago about 5s who rated him 7 then, surely for them he's a 10 today.
Ooh.
That's why I don't understand sometimes people getting onto me about my ratings. I use 5 as the average. 5 is not bad and it's not great. It's the average. But today I feel like aside from the goal, he did a lot for us. He did a lot for us. So, like I said, faded in the second half, subbed off, but fine. He got a goal and he worked hard and he was involved.
Is it now for you that City away game that you're looking at that Arsenal can either really be taken? I feel they should be being taken serious. Do you think they should be taken serious at this point now, or is there still more hurdles to overcome before we can start saying you really are title contenders?
Mix of both. You got to take it one game at a time, but you've also got to know that 31st of March, we've got to go in there with a further 6 points to really apply the pressure. I wouldn't want to, drop points leading up to that, because then even if we pick up a positive result at City, it won't have the same impact as it would if we pick up 6 points against Sheffield United, Brentford, and then we pick up a positive result at Etihad. That would be a massive mental hurdle. It could have a massive impact on the last couple of months of the season. So I think they've got to keep one eye on it, but make sure you get the job done, because Monday night fixtures have crippled us in the past.
That's true.
Let's hope we just get the Sheffield United job done, and then move on to Brentford, and then
game by game. Favorite goal out of the 4?
Probably Havertz. I think the build-up play was quality.
Fair.
Yeah, I think Jorginho, ball over the top. I think Martinelli done very well for the goal. And Havertz, right place, right time, put in the back of the net. I like Saka's one as well. The other two was on goals, but Saka's one, I think, neat finish, cuts inside, typical Saka goal. We've become used to it. And 13th goal of the season. He's on course for potentially 20.
Numbers are mad, really, from Bukayo Saka. 100%. Even though some people said he's not having the greatest of seasons, he is flying at the moment.
Yeah, numbers are crazy, man. If he hits 20 goals, that is massive.
Yeah.
Not many wingers in the Premier League have hit 20 goals.
And so are you saying that as you're giving him the full flowers and credit? Because some people just say, oh, just looking at numbers, just looking at numbers. We've seen him have some bad performances at the start of the season and stuff. But even still, I think this is not the new generation saying just stats are amazing. That is good to get if he gets that 20 mark.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to perform 100 week in, week out.
Fair.
But if you're underperforming or not putting in a 90-minute performance but still getting goals and assists as an attacker, that's the bare minimum for a great player. And he's on course to be a great player. So long may it continue.